Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 14 of our FTB OceanBlock Let's Play series, where today we are diving into mystical agriculture and getting that all set up. So yeah, let's get started. All right, so for today's episode, I want to work on setting up mystical agriculture. I think it's time that we started diving into mystical agriculture and, going ahead and setting, that up and figuring out how are we going to automate mystical agriculture, because we have botany pots, and botany pots is not terrible. Like if we look at our stuff, I have all these seeds here so we can just take a look at them now. So like if we look at, for example, the usage of ice seeds, right? Inside of a botany pot at Infurium, its base growth rate is 1 minute. So in 1 minute, we will have a 75% chance to get ice essence, seeds, and fertilized essence. And then, the different farmlands take away some of that time, up to a max of 36 seconds if we were to use Insanium, which would mean every 30 or 24 seconds we'd get an ice essence, which is great. And we can tier up actually with these power pots. It can automatically harvest a crop and do things like that. I've never actually used these power pots, so I'm not 100% sure what they are for. But in order to create them, we have to. It's draconic crafting, so it's not like super duper easy for us to get into. And also 128 million power. RF essentially, and then obviously as you go up, they get more and more expensive in their usage, all the way up to, let's see, Power Pot Mark IV, Recipe of You, 768 million RF with draconium blocks and still some cast iron. So yeah, eventually we can get into that, and that would probably be faster than manual farming would be, but as it stands now, it's kind of a toss-up which route I want to take this. We don't really have a whole lot of options for like farming machines, harvest. Yeah, really, it's botany pots, and then I think the only other thing that's really in here is the gatherer, the plant gatherer from Industrial Foregoing for automating plants. Like plant gatherer and plant sower is our only two real options for this, and that comes with its own challenges, because the plant sower or the plant gatherer is not a gentle harvest. For example, what I mean by gentle harvest is I can right click on this and it gets replanted, or it doesn't destroy the plant. Unlike if I were to like left click on this, it tears the plant down. That's the plant gatherer tears the plant down every time it harvests. So then you have to get a plant sower set up so that it replants, and it gets a little bit less intuitive, I guess you could say. A little bit more, I don't know. It's just not as simple. Botany pots, you just set up and bam, everything's automated and you don't have to do anything for you. You just sit around and wait. And I am not, as you all know, opposed to AFKing for a while to let things build up as needed. So we'll probably go the botany pot route and just set up a bunch of botany pots. One thing to note with botany pots is that when you get a bunch of them together growing, they can cause lag. So if you are playing on a server with friends, botany pots may not be the best route for you, because, like I said, this growth, this animation and everything over time can cause lag. If you can put them inside of a compacting machine where you're not actually watching them grow, that significantly helps. Or if you put them, somewhere, like if I were to put them over on that island, you could chunk load the island, but somewhere where the animation is not being seen, another dimension works best. It will help, but keep your server admins happy, and don't set up a ton of botany pots if you're, playing on a server and everything. Also, probably these sluices probably aren't the best server-friendly thing in the world either, to be honest with you. Void miners are probably the best, because they actually generate ores instead of doing all this stuff. But anyway, all that to be said, I'm going to go botany pots because I'm playing on a single-player world. But, yeah. So let's get started. So a couple things that I want to point out. I have our copy paste gadget, exchanging gadget, and building gadget on our to-do list. We're going to make these this episode, but I'm probably not going to use them for a bit. I just want you guys to see that I make them, because I'm actually off all next week from work because of the Thanksgiving holiday. And since I work in a school, I get the whole week off. And I'm going to be doing my build for, you know, we're going to build up for our oil platform and everything like that. So I just want to get those gathered and ready so that I can take the time and actually build it. Igneous extruder is also on our to-do list. It was pointed out in the comments, and I don't remember who pointed it out. Let me see if I can pull it up really quick. Tilforon, I think it is. No, I lied. Pole KLM, that's who it is. They said basalt can be made much easier if you use soul soil and blue ice with an igneous extruder. And yeah, you can actually just do that. And so I popped into my test world and I did it. And the way that this works is you just need a piece of blue ice and a bucket of lava sitting on the sides of the igneous extruder. There's no inventory of the igneous extruder anymore, which it used to. It used to, you could pipe fluids and stuff into it. It just needs source items next to it. So you have a block of lava next to it and then a blue ice block, and then you have it sit onto soul oil, and that will create basalt. And you remember what we were going to use basalt for? We were going to crush it. If we crush our basalt, we can then sluice it, and that will create netherrack for us. So it automates the netherrack production. Yes, we do have this, but we'd have to set up a crafter, and it's not the super duper fastest in the world. And the igneous extruder is actually pretty darn quick. So yeah. With that being said, we'll set that up, and it does not consume the lava. I tested that out. It doesn't consume the blue ice. It just generates basalt that easily. So we'll take it. I think this is a vanilla mechanic actually. If you have blue ice next, you know, if you have blue ice and lava mix with soul soil, something like that, run over soul soil, it'll create basalt naturally. But vanilla, no go. So you know. Yeah, also you can generate stone with this too, which is actually pretty nice. Go straight to stone, and it won't consume those. Magma blocks are super easy for us to get. We may go this route to just generate a bunch of stone too. It's a possibility. But yeah, anyway, in order to do this, set this up, like this crafting part is pretty easy. The hard part is the soul soil. We need to get soul soil, and in order to do so, we either need to get into mechanism and get soul sand, which again, we don't have soul sand either, but we can make that with mob souls and stuff like that. Or we could set up earth essence and just craft up 16 soul soil. I love mystical agriculture for this. Like, just makes things so simple once you get into it. So as you can see here, we need earth essence. I have earth seeds on our to-do list. So yeah, mystical agriculture. So let's get started with that. A couple things we're going to need. We're going to need the infusion altar, and we're also going to need infusion pedestals. And I don't remember how many infusion pedestals, but we can just pop into here and look. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 of these infusion pedestals and 1 infusion altar is going to be how we get started. So we just need some red carpet, which is going to require some carpet and red dye. Is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. It only needed 3. That's more than enough. And then these infusion pedestals. But we need more carpet for this. How many am I able to make? 2. So we're going to need a total of, I need 6 more, so that's 12. I need 11 more red carpet. Red dye. What do I got? I don't have beetroot. No, I think I have beetroot seeds. I should get dye essence. Let's add dye essence to the to-do list and see if we can't, you know, go that route. Poppies. What's our better way to do this? Photogenic insulator. We don't have any of these things, and I can't pulverize it. I could get poppy seeds if I mix one of them, and then we could just bone meal the poppy seeds. That might be we have bone meal, right? Yeah, we have a ton of bone meal. We could just do this. That way I don't want to use all of our poppy if, you know, that's all that we have left. Not that it's going to be difficult to get again in the future, but why make us have to struggle in the future when I can just do this? And look, we're going to have all of the, first off, we're going to have all the poppy seeds we could ever need, and we're going to have a bunch of poppy. So we can make a bunch of dye. So I'll just run through this stack of bone meal and we're good to go. And that gave us 25 poppies, which we can then use to convert over to some red dye. And then those can go away, and we need 6 more of these. How many more of those did I say I needed? 12? I need more carpet. That was 8. That's 16. And then this. Bam. Okay. So infusion altar and infusion pedestal. And one thing that we're going to want to need or going to want is a block of redstone, because the infusion altar requires redstone to do its thing. So if we take the infusion altar and we set it up here, this is a new in a late update or a recent update of Mystical Agriculture, but it actually renders out where you need to place the infusion pedestals. I don't think it did this in my All the Mods 6 Skyblock playthrough, To the Sky, and it figures I wouldn't miss with one. So we do that there, and then we just, put our block of redstone underneath this, so it's always active. And all that means is you can put a button here or a lever or whatever you want. It just needs a redstone pulse, and you can see that here, activate with redstone. It just needs redstone to actually initiate the crafting. And if you put a block of redstone in there, you don't have to. You could just put your requisite items in there, and once you add your seeds, it'll grow. Simple? Makes sense? I think so. So let's get started with the earth seeds. So maybe we can set up this igneous extruder by the end of the episode. So what are we going to need for this? We're going to need some infusion essence. We're going to need some prosperity seeds. And we're going to need earth agglomeratio. And we need 4 of those. In order to do that, we're going to need some grass. So let's get some bone meal and a set of shears. And we should have grass somewhere. Not a lot, actually. But now we have a bunch. And we can just shear that up, and now we have grass. I probably we got to make sure I don't lose this grass, or else having grass later is gonna be a pain. Eventually, maybe I'll make I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna need some gardens, but it's also a oil thingy. What is that called? I can't remember what the name of the thing that my design is. A oil rig. There we go. So we need 4 of this stuff. And then we need inferium essence. We're just going to need 4 of these. And then we need prosperity seed base, which is going to require prosperity shards. Have I gotten any prosperity shards? I have. Okay. And this is a jar recipe for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. Let's just grab a stack of those. And then seeds. Do I have a stack of seeds? No. Which means I'm not going to be able to set this up to be automated. Don't I have a jar sitting around somewhere? I'm going to at least do 32 of them. If I put these 2 in here, I can do this. Yes. Automate. No temperature, just takes a couple seconds. And then we'll just, we'll grab the one that we need and we'll let it keep cooking because we have more seeds we're going to need. Like we have all of these. Well, you actually just use regular seeds, but these are going to use it. So that's fine. So all we got to do is come over here to our area, and the order that you put these in here does not matter. Even though JEI shows it, like there. It doesn't matter. You can just throw them wherever you would like. Take your seeds, put them in here at the end. You're going to get some particle effects. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. The sound effects were outed by me, if you didn't notice. And there we go. We got some earth seeds. So then we just need to plant these. So we just grab a chest because I pre-made a hopper botany pot right there. And then we need some farmland, which is, this is a tier 1 seed. So you just need inferium and grab your hoe. Where are my hoes going? Does it take the hoe every single time because it's used for crafting? Like, is that a thing? Is that why my hoes keep disappearing? These hoes ain't loyal. I'm sorry. Oh, anyway, darn it. I didn't mean to do that. Shift click. And then hopper botany pot, and then that, and then that, and we have earth seeds. So same process is going to follow for pretty much all these other seeds. Dirt seeds is going to be just dirt and everything else. So we just need to grab, this, and our prosperity seeds. So what we'll do is I'll set these up like this, and then I can go ahead and make these. Inferium seeds are super simple. They just require wheat seeds, which I just realized I put all of them in there. So we need to grab a seed Inferium seeds are done. You go there. Ice seeds is going to require us to get some ice. Now, what's our best way of getting ice? Sub-zero temperatures. How do we get a sub-zero temperature? Blue ice. Check that out. Guess what we bought from that dude? We bought some blue ice. I knew that was going to come in handy. So we need some blue ice, which is going to give us sub-zero temperature, which will then let us, ice seeds. Let's get another jar. Do I have the stuff, the requisite items for this? Which is just glass panes. Yeah, let's just grab another jar. I don't want to keep having to run over there. And these are jar recipes for some reason. Like, why they're jar recipes, I don't know. But hey, you know what? It's a jar kind of pack, right? Tempered glass jar. Bam. Okay. So now we have another jar available to us. We can just put this here. Get some cast iron tubes. Incorrect. And then I think we're going to need a chest. Bam. And probably a glass jar. So we can get some, like, water or something in here. I think that's what this needs is water. Bam. No. Bam. Bam. Break that. Get this blue ice. I need silk touch before I put this down, though, or I'm not going to be able to pick this back up. Silk touch. Did I get anything with silk touch on it? Have I gotten silk touch yet? No. So silk touch we could get from, what is this? Better End Forge infusing. Interesting. We could do silky cloth. Make some rose gold. I would have to set up an actual, I don't know, induction smelter will do it. What do we need? 5 rose gold, which would be 6 copper and a gold and 2 gold. Gold is 2. Bam, bam. I just don't want to, I don't want to lose this blue ice. We don't have very much of it. So I want to make sure that we're going to be able to pick it back up later. All right, so this should be sub-zero. And then for the ice seeds, it was just water. So let's get a bucket. Where's my bucket? We're going to need 2 things of water. So we'll grab 2 buckets. That's fine. Bam and bam. And then you should be able to make this, yes? Rose gold should be done. We just need some string, which I can make. Do it again. Silk cloth, silky cloth. Just need some string. Can I make a stack of this? I can almost make a stack. So what do we need for this? I think we need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can put this on a what? Pickaxe? If I look at you, what do you want? You want a pickaxe? So if I get my pickaxe out, I can use that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. Short on string. I think I have flax. Can't you convert to string? Yes. And then we can do silky cloth. Bam. Okay. So that is that. And if we got my pickaxe back out from here, can we modify this in here? Or am I going to have to get the anvil? First off, let's repair you. I don't think I can do this in here. Yeah. It doesn't give me the thing. So I think I'm going to have to make the Tinker's Anvil. So maybe bronze. Is bronze probably the easiest way to do this? I can make bronze in the induction smelter, right? Copper. No, you're copper and glass. Maybe not bronze. Maybe that's mechanism. That's thermal. Bronze ingots is, there we go. So I need 3 blocks of this. So copper and tin makes 4. So I need what? 3 sets. So I need 9 sets, and I lost that. I didn't mean to click that button actually. So I need 9 sets to be able to get this. So that's going to be 27 and 19. 10. 27 copper, 9 tin. And then tin. This is tangential, but it's all working out. We got to make sure we can pick our stuff back up, you know? On 36. I needed 27, but remember it only makes 8. And so we have an extra block. That's okay. And then we just need stone. Scorched blocks. No, we should just be able to use stone. Right. What? I need to make you into an anvil. Seared blocks. Why is this seared blocks? What is this? Scorched blocks. Really? How do I get a scorched block? Scorched stone is magma cream. What is this? Magma cream over gravel makes scorched stone. What in the world is this? Scorched brick is nether grout. All right. Maybe that's not the best way. Are these all? Yeah, look, these are seared blocks. Nothing uses like regular stone. We have to use seared stone, seared bricks. I guess so. So we need some grout. Do I have any seared bricks? Not very much. 8. Or I have some seared stone. Okay, we need some grout. And I have 1 grout, but we can get more. 2, 3, 4. I don't even know. Like, yes, let's try this. I need 4 seared stone, apparently. This is news to me. So you can go in there, and then we will. I don't know why I put the lever on that side. That's not going to work. You're melting, and go ahead and kick it out. And it figures this is the side I did not set a chest on. Give me that. And you need how many? 4? I hope it works with this. Yeah, you're used to make this. But I'm going to need 2 tinker stations. Or not. Yeah, what? I'm confused. I really am confused. Let's go here. Anvil, like this, but with this, and seared stone. Yeah. Bam, done. Wow. So we can actually break this, get rid of this. It's no longer needed because we can do everything with this. So if we do this and we go boop, 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 now we have silk touch on here. I like it. Okay, so that means we can pick up this ice. So let's grab these ice seeds real quick because it is wrapping up point for this episode. In between episodes, I'll go ahead and make all these other seeds. No worries here. Oh, I needed 4 ice. Son of a gun. Go and go. But we can do that. Check that out. Time in a bottle, everything. So we have 4 ice, 4 of that, and we need just our prosperity seeds, which we have a bunch over here now, or at least we should. No? Is that all we had enough for? All right. Okay, so that's 7, and ice seeds, yeah. So let's go ahead and do, you know, something like this. We just need a little bit more inferium. You're hearing beeping. One of my UPSs just rebooted apparently somewhere in my server closet, which is in my office. It's slightly concerning me at the moment, but we're almost wrapping up, so I can go check that out. Anyway, bam, 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 and bam. And we have ice seeds. So like I said, in between episodes, I'll go ahead and make the rest of all these seeds because they're not, you know, it's not too difficult. Dirt seeds, we already have all the recipes for. Water seeds is just water agglomeratio, gravel, clay, dirt, water buckets. Stone seeds is just any kind of stone. Fire seeds is gravel, dirt, clay, lava buckets. We have infinite lava available to us. And yeah, that's all of the base seeds from mystical agriculture. And from there, that's where you can get like all of the different like items. Like if we need dirt, we can craft dirt. If we need logs, we can craft logs. If we need clay, we can craft clay. So it just makes it super simple. Let's go ahead and collect these quests that we have. We have one up here in digital storage because I picked up my storage disk because I didn't realize I never did. And then we have these 3. So we can go ahead and click our button. We got a Rod of the Highlands, another mob fan, and an oak roof. So absolutely nothing that is useful to us because, 64. I don't know what the Rod of the Highlands does, but I think I actually already had one too. Yeah, that's my second one of them. Second one of the thing, I don't know what it does. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it, and it really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.